Hey guys, Mike Hanselman, owner of Small Arms Pistol Academy, and welcome back to the Sirt training video for the week. Today, what I wanted to actually discuss was a holster for your Sirt firearm so that you can begin drawing a firearm from concealment and then engaging a target. Now, the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to get a G34 holster. The reason I say that is that G34 holster is going to fit a G17, a 19, a 19X, a 45, the 34, and also the brand new G47. It'll fit a Shadow Systems MR920, DR920, XR920, a couple other versions of that Shadow Systems. It'll also fit your ZEV OZ9, OZ9C. Now, that's why I recommend the G34 holster. If you do go that route, I run a flashlight on my firearm. So what I do is I take my flashlight off of my actual firearm, I mount it onto my Sirt pistol, and then I can run that. So what I'm going to show you is my Sirt firearm. Again, this is completely fake. All it is a laser pistol. But I have my actual flashlight on the firearm right now. And when I go to put it into my holster, it does secure it inside there. That's what we're looking for. As far as drawing a firearm, I think the easiest way to describe to someone how to draw a firearm is to do it in reverse. So let me just get the firearm out, and we'll start with presenting that firearm. Notice how I'm not turtling my head, doing anything crazy, right? I'm bringing the gun all the way up to my eyes. If I wanted to holster this, there's no rush to do that. So what I'm going to do is slowly bring it back. I'm letting go with one of my hands. I'm clearing my garment out of the way, kind of pushing your hips forwards a little bit. You can look down to put it inside there safely. Let's rework that forwards now. When I go to draw it, I'm going to take my dominant hand and I want to get a good purchase on that firearm. Now, one tip that I've noticed when you go to draw a firearm is instead of trying to get your thumb around the actual grip of the firearm, is to put it on the back of your firearm. And what you'll notice when I actually do that is I free up all this real estate so my other hand can get a good purchase on it, and then I can just draw my thumb over to the side, which is going to give me the height I need. So let's put it back in. So I cleared my garment. I grab that firearm, I start presenting it up. My secondary hand, instead of trying to move it real fast, I'm kind of positioning it where I want to meet up or pair up with my firearm on that other side, almost at the center of my chest right here. So now I have that good grip. I can slide my dominant thumb on top of my other hand so I have a good high purchase on it and bring the gun all the way up to my eyes. That way I can find my target and engage quickly. Now, as far as all this goes, any of the drills that we're going to be running, most people at a gun range with real ammo do not practice drawing a firearm. That's the best thing about a Sirt pistol is you're not going to have an accident. So whether you carry appendix like what I currently have or you're carrying on 3 o'clock, you can do this. Just to make this fast, I'm not going to button everything up on here. I'm going to show you, if this was buttoned, how I would still clear a garment to get to it. There's two ways. I could, one, make a letter J, and I could swoop underneath my garment like this to clear it up. Now, if I was going to use one hand, it means there's an attacker in front of me, so I should also be protecting my vitals at that time. We're not going to get into that one too much today. What I want to focus on is making it simplistic. So what I'm going to do is with my non-shooting hand, I'm going to grab like the middle of my shirt here, and that way when I go to draw it up, I can actually clear my garment out of the way, get a good purchase on it, meet my hands up, and notice where my hand was. That allows my other hand to pair up with it perfectly, get onto my target, and start shooting if I was able to. Reholstering, again, I'm clearing my garment, moving my hips out of the way, and reholstering. The biggest thing is not to look down while you're trying to draw. You shouldn't have to find all that. You should know where it is on your body. So grab about the middle of that garment, pick it up so it's at your chest, find it, that other hand, pair them up, present it at your target. All right, guys, that's drawing a firearm. It's pretty simplistic. The biggest thing is don't try to do it fast. Do it slow. Do it perfect. Once you have a perfect habit, you can start picking up your speed. The only way I can actually tell you how this might make sense is simplistic to me, so I hope you guys appreciate this. When you're learning how to drive, Your parents didn't take you on the highway, tell you to go 70 miles an hour, and when they yelled deer, have you slam on your brakes so you could practice for that event. Instead, they had you practice perfect acceleration and braking over the course of driving, and when a deer finally jumped out in front of you, you're able to, apply proper brake pressure so that you could avoid an accident. It's the same thing with this, guys. Practice perfectly, slow, then add the speed to it. But if you're doing something sloppy at the very initial, like starting phase of this, all you're going to do is have a terrible habit and you're not going to get better at drawing. So do it perfectly and then worry about the speed. All right, guys, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. As always, click like, subscribe, turn that alert notification on so you can find out when we post the next video. As always, take care, get out there and train. Thanks for watching.